5 weeks out, so it's time for an update. It's July 11th, it's Saturday. I just had my cardio session today. There's been a few changes. Mark decreased my carbs by 20 grams and he increased my HIIT to 3 times a week instead of 2 times a week, and added some steady state, like a 10-minute steady state block after my HIIT. And yeah, still have my cardio day, still weight training 5 days a week, 2 leg days, 3 upper body days, and what else? That's all he changed. So I still have a few meals left for today, tomorrow, and I think Monday from my last food prep. So I'm going to be food prepping Monday if I can, and then if not Tuesday. And I'm going to be changing up my food prep because my carbs are getting lower and I feel like I have too many carbs in those 2 prepped meals that I eat a day. And so I really want to reduce it and eat a lot of my carbs. I'm really enjoying eating before I work out, and I feel like maybe it's just mental, but I really enjoy feeling a little bit full and then waiting an hour or so and then working out. So that's worked for me, but I have done it in the past where I work out fasted and then kind of carb load after I work out, and that works too. It's just your body's gonna get used to whatever you do, so this is just working for me. So I'm gonna try and eat like a good block of carbs before I work out, and then maybe a moderate amount after, and then do like more protein type stuff until I come home at night. And then I tend to binge at night if I'm weak, you know, feeling weak, and so I want to make sure I can prevent that by having enough calories left over after work or whatever, so that I can just eat at night if I need to. Well, I will, because I hit my macros regardless, but so that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think I gave the updates on all my appointments last week. The only thing that I did this week is made my waxing appointment. I tried to make my nail appointment, but they're like, can you call later? It's too early. So I'm gonna call and make my nail appointment in a few weeks. And I made my hotel reservation. So I have my hotel reservation. I waited too long. Oh shoot, there's chocolate on my leg. I waited too long to do the competition hotel, but in the long run it saved me money because it's expensive. So I'm staying at a different hotel, not the competition hotel, but it is convenient to stay at that competition hotel. So, oh well. There's a few things coming up, like my best friend's coming to town, which I'm excited about. And then in a few weeks, like when I'm 2 weeks out, I'm taking my daughter to Universal Studios down in LA or Hollywood to visit her friend that she made in Texas, really good friend of hers. And so I'm staying down there. And so it might be a little bit challenging with food and everything and working out, but I'm planning ahead, and that's the most important part. So it should be fine. I lost 0.9 pounds from last week to this week, and I'll show you all that. I didn't show you last week's Excel sheet, so I'll do that this week as well as the week before, just to kind of compare. So I'll show you 3 weeks of Excel sheets and my weight progress. I have been gaining weight the past few days, so I'm hoping it's just a result of lowering the macros in my body, just kind of like wanting to hold on to things for a minute, because that's what it tends to do, and then my weight will drop after that. So we'll see what Mark says. He'll probably, I don't know, I feel like he's smart and he might leave it for a minute and then reduce my calories later. So let's see, I'm taking Drop Factor, I'm doing 2 a day, and taking my BCAAs and my pre-workout, and that's all I'm doing as far as supplements. Yeah, oh, and I'm gonna clean up my diet. That's another thing. I'm like 5 weeks out, so I'm not gonna buy any more bars or Fiber One stuff or things like that. I'm probably gonna keep my Kodiak cakes because I'm really enjoying those, and it's like whole wheat and stuff, I think, so not worried about that. So I really just want to clean things up for health and to feel good, and because the smaller amount that you eat, you want it to be mostly healthy, right? So you can feel better and things function correctly. Really looking forward to my hormones changing back to normal. And yeah, because this week's been kind of hard for me. Like, I don't know, it's like the emotional part of my cycle, which is completely normal. Like, I have the copper IUD, so I don't do any hormone type what's it called? What's that stuff called? Birth control. And so I ovulate every month and everything. I'm not like other people who don't on birth control. So yeah, it's totally normal for my hormones to fluctuate, for those of you wondering that follow me on Instagram. It's like totally normal. But when you're in a caloric deficit and you're increasing your cardio and you're in food prep, I mean in competition prep, things can get a little bit more intense than they normally do during those harder weeks of your cycle. So yeah, but things are getting better. And I killed my leg workout yesterday. I had a couple of heavy sets and I got up to 175. Yeah, 135. Yeah, I got up to 175 squat for 6, which is pretty good in a deficit if you ask me. My 1 rep max is 205, so yeah, I think that's pretty dang good for being, you know, lighter and in a deficit. So I was pretty excited about that. Really put my head into the game. So anyways, I'm off to work on a Saturday, and I'm gonna try and get my husband to video or to record me tomorrow for bikini posing, because I really need to do that. So I will see you then.